you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how you can balance your nervous system and start to let go of traumas and start to let go of stress, anxiety, depression, whatever you might be dealing with right now, because it's first then we can start to act on our dreams and to start to be the version of ourselves that have what we want, and then we can attract, manifest what we want. That was a cat. Oh my god. No. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this video again. But first of all, I want to tell you a little bit about me, because I have been going through very serious stress when I was in 3rd grade in school till 9th grade. And 9th grade is the last grade here in Denmark, because I live in Denmark. But anyway, when I had stress, it was like I was very triggered very fast, and I couldn't really enjoy life, to be honest. And I was so stressed that I actually got some kind of depression. I was very depressed and I felt no meaning in life, and I just didn't want to go to school, but I really felt I had to. And also my mom was very supportive of me, and she told the school inspectors, or what do you call it, to I needed to have less hours in the school. So I was going to go in school less, and I had less hours than everyone else. So I was very special in some kind of way, and it just made me feel like an outsider more. I already felt like an outsider, but then I felt more like an outsider. So it just made me feel more sad, more depressed. Then I decided in 9th grade, very spontaneously, to go my own way, because I got inspired from another person that was actually, or is, an actress, and I really wanted to be an actress and do theater more and film acting and stuff. So I got inspired to do that, to go that way. Not only acting. It was actually not acting that I got to focus most on. It was most this YouTube channel, because I found out that I was very passionate about this, and also singing. And now it's 4 years ago. But anyway, when I thought, now I'm going to go my own way and I'm going to get this stress away, it's just gonna disappear, because now I have no pressure of social things and the grades on these kind of things and homework. But then when I finally had free from school, when it was my last day, and then the next day I just felt empty, and I felt what am I gonna do now? Where am I gonna start? Then I had this really much pressure on myself that I needed to do so many things, and I just felt so stressed. I felt like it was overwhelming, that I felt depressed. So it was still there. The stress and the depression and all these things were still there. So I really got to find out that it has to do with my belief system and my nervous system. I needed to regulate. I needed to heal this trauma, or traumas. I had many trauma, but anyway, we all have. But in my story, I just want to tell you that that's when I found out that I cannot try to change the circumstances and then I will change. Don't try to change anything or anyone to feel love or at peace, because you already have that inside of you. And that is what I found out. So I started to meditate more. I started to allow myself to feel the trauma feelings. That was the first step. And that is the thing that most people, like me, I avoided very much, to not feel my feelings, to try to put excuses on the outside, that was their fault, or I had so many excuses why I felt like I did. And it just made me feel worse, actually, because I didn't take responsibility for my emotions. I didn't take care of them or take care of myself. I just said that it was therefore like taking my power away. So when I started to take the power back, take the responsibility for my emotions, not in a like, oh, you're so bad, you're feeling this is not good and stuff, but taking responsibility like, this is my feelings, this is my emotions, I feel them. I'm not identified with them, but I take care of them, and it is mine. And I am there for you. Like, I'm talking about the inner child, like really just talking with myself and writing down like a diary what I felt, and meditating by just feeling the emotions coming up from mostly from my root chakra. I could feel them coming up, like some kind of kundalini awakening actually, like was coming up, my emotions, and then and then when I started to let more and more go of these emotions, just observing them, and it was very difficult to start with, to feel emotions, like to observe them and not identify with feeling stressed like I am stressed, but to just feel my heart pounding fast, but not to get into it, not to like think about anything stressful, just to feel it. So I like imagine that stress feeling coming outside my body. I can just see this feeling, and I could just make space for it, to let it be there, and just let myself feel whatever needed to be felt, because it's emotion, it's energy in motion. So when you feel it, it will move, and you will maybe need to cry or scream, and then it will let go naturally. You don't need to force anything. And that's why it will make it worse when you run, if you choose to run, because we always have a choice. But you're always doing your best at what consciousness you're at. So anyway, I started to let go in that way, and that was a big life changer for me. And I'm still working on this, like still working on trauma. It's like a lifelong journey, but it's not, I'm like a completely different place now than I was back then. I have a completely different approach to my feelings, and I don't feel this depression or stress anymore, but not at like that level. The first step is to feel and heal. And I'm actually a coach in trauma healing and in manifesting your desires, because it's all connected to those two things, like blocking your desires from coming into reality by like having these traumas blocking you from your true authentic self, which already have all that you desire, but you're just blocking it with your traumas. So I'm actually offering coaching in that. So if you're interested to be coach in that, then I would love to coach you to manifest more of your dreams by letting go of your traumas. We all truly deserve to feel that peace within ourselves and to create more of that. So if you want that, then contact me. I have a mail down in the description. You can write a mail to me what you're interested in, if it's trauma healing or if it's manifesting your desires, or both, because like I said, it's connected. But that is step number 1, is to feel and heal. And yeah, like I said, I'm a coach, so I really recommend you to have someone by your side while you're doing this. It doesn't have to be me, but that's just an opportunity I give to you, and then you can take it or not. So anyway, so the next step, or not the next step, because this is actually not like step 2, it's just like a thing you need to have in your mind as well when you're doing this, or in your heart. And that is to remember to get out in nature, to hear frequency music, because it really calms your nervous system down. It really helps you to regulate your nervous system and to get through this the most healthiest way as possible. because you really don't need to like feel so uncomfortable that you want to die. Like sometimes that is necessary to feel that, but it's really important to like put your body first, your physical body, and to nurture it and go out in nature and prioritize yourself in that way. Also, vitamins is very important to keep your nervous system in balance, and to maybe also some fish oil. Omega-3 is also very important. But don't get stressed about all these things I'm telling you. Like, it's all coming when the time is right. But just have one thing, at least one thing that will help you physically by going through this. So that could be, example, taking extra vitamins, or listening to frequency music, or going out in nature. Just choose one and stick to that as a like tool to lean up on. And the last important thing I want you to know is that you don't need to be fixed. You don't need to wait till your trauma is healed. Like, you are already whole as you are. This is about seeing that you already are whole as you are, and to embrace all of you. It's not about getting rid of anything. It's not about getting rid of your ego. It's just, trauma is just a part of you that didn't get the love that it needed. So you just need to give it love. You don't need to get rid of it, because that's just gonna make it worse, and that will feel like you are not accepting yourself, and that is not unconditional love. And you don't need to wait to do anything. Like, you don't need to wait to feel like you've been healed to do whatever you want to do, or to feel joy. You can also feel joy without like being healed completely. If you want to know more about this, about how to heal trauma and manifesting your desires and doing it completely effortlessly, because you already are doing effortlessly manifestations, and everything that you desire is already coming to you. You're just blocking it out. But don't be hard on yourself. This is why I have this channel, so we can heal together, and we can go through this together with unconditional love. So, like I said, I'm a coach, so write to me if you feel like called to coach with me. I have packages, whatever you feel most called to, but the packages is much more affordable, whatever you feel like. But no matter what, I send you a lot of unconditional love wherever you are in your journey right now. Remember to like a piece and subscribe with the bell for more, so you get updated when I post a new video. And I'll see you next time.